So hi guys, it's Laura and welcome back to a new editing vlog. We are starting this vlog editing chapter 8. I did get a little bit done last night, however I uploaded my recent vlog last night, so I was kind of focusing on that. So I finished my last vlog feeling very angry and frustrated at myself for how much I was getting distracted and not working on my novel. However, in this vlog we are starting on chapter 8, and chapter 8 is hopefully going to be a really easy chapter in comparison to chapter 4 and chapter 7, which is chapters that I've really struggled with. Chapter 4 is still unfinished. That's the one chapter that I am unable to work on currently. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's a funeral scene and I'm still not able to put myself in that scene without getting upset about my nan. So how we're gonna get to that stage, I don't know, but for right now I've moved on. So that's a quick update. Basically that's where I am. So the first thing I want to do actually is tidy my room, because look at my room, look at that pile of clothes and tell me you are not disgusted, because I am. So yeah, that's basically what I want to do first, is just get my room tidy, clear all the dishes that I've got piling up, and then when the chair is free of clothes I can sit on it and hopefully start chapter 8 before work. Connected. Thank you. Fuck dependence, 'cause I don't need to lean on no one. I just wanna know. See, like, it's things like this that I hold on to that I have no reason to hold on to. Like, yeah, maybe I can store it away, but like, it's just taking up space that I don't have. It's now Wednesday, the 3rd of March, and it's only 9:10 and I'm awake. I haven't got dressed because I only put this on yesterday, so I don't really want to put it in the wash, so I'm just going to get another day out of it. And I have put a little bit of makeup on, and that is so I don't get into bed, because I have white duvet covers, so if I get into bed with makeup on it's going to go everywhere. So I'm hoping this will stop me getting back into bed. I mean, I know I could just take it off, just take it off, but I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping this will act as like a barrier between me and procrastination, you know, because it's only 9:10 and I'm awake on my day off and I'm ready to write. Like, that is unheard of, isn't it? Don't give me that side eye. What I'm having to change most about every chapter really is like the beginning, because most of my chapters start with like one, how would I say this? I find it really hard to begin a chapter, and I find it really hard to end the chapters, and just the whole fucking middle as well. So chapter 8, for example, starts with "too starstruck for a hangover," and it's, most of my chapters start like that, like with a really small just sentence, and I don't know, I'm just kind of messing with the beginning a little bit and trying to fix the tone, I guess. So I'm just making myself some dinner because now it's midday and I've not had anything to eat. There's nothing that I really fancy, so all I've put in is these like honey glazed chicken skewers that I found at Iceland, so we're gonna try some of those. Don't know if they're gonna be nice, but it's worth a try. Chapter 8 is going really well. I want to say a quarter of the way through, because chapter 8 is again a very long chapter. To find what you're here for. It's okay. I'm okay. It's now almost 10:30 and today has been productive. Compared to like my normal days off, I've got a lot done today. I want to say we are almost halfway done with chapter 8. Chapter 8 is basically split into 3 different sections and one of them is done and I'm halfway through the second one. Don't know why I said it like that. In my last vlog I said that I got an idea for my Wattpad rewrite and I was trying really hard to not jump into that story, and I keep having like scenes in my head about that story, so it's making the focus on this draft. He's just staring at me. It's now Thursday the 4th of March and it's almost 8:30 and I haven't done much today because I had work and I've also got my period today, so I had a nap and it's just been the first day of your period, you know. The first day is just horrid. They're all horrid, but the first day honestly kills me. I do think I am almost finished with chapter 8, but I do think I need to extend a little bit. So I remember earlier in the vlog I said chapter 8 was kind of split into like 3 different sections and 3 different scenes, and the 3rd scene is quite short compared to the other 2, so I definitely want to extend that a little bit because there is a conversation that I want the characters to have that they haven't had, and when they have that conversation it makes things further along the line make more sense, if that makes sense. I also just edited this vlog up to now and I realised I was cut off in the last clip because of Harley distracting me. Basically what I was trying to say is the Wattpad rewrite that I did for NaNoWriMo, I think. I keep thinking about it. Like I keep thinking about it a lot because it's such a fun story compared to this one, which is quite dark and emotional. So when this is getting too dark and too emotional, that just seems like a really nice exit, you know? I keep getting scenes for this Wattpad rewrite and I keep having to go into the document to like note them down because I don't want to forget them, and then I get sucked into reading what I've already written and then I want to continue writing and I just have to be like, no, don't get sucked in to the story that you aren't working on currently, because it just ends up being messy, you know? Messy. It's now Tuesday. No it's not, it's Monday. It's Monday guys, it's not Tuesday. I have just put some makeup on and made myself look a little bit nicer to take some Instagram pictures, because sometimes you just wake up feeling ugly and you just need to do everything you can to turn it around. So now I have some makeup on and I'm feeling better. Last night I was working on chapter 9, so I don't even remember when I last updated this vlog, but basically I sped through the last bit of chapter 8. That bit was easy, to be fair. So the rest of chapter 8 we literally flew through, and then chapter 9 has been slower, but we're almost done with chapter 9. So last night what I was doing was making a character less likable, because his purpose in the story is really to just cause jealousy and to make my characters realise something without giving too much away. And he was likable. Like as I was reading chapter 9, I was like, I like you, dude. I've basically been removing a little bit of his humour and a little bit of his kindness and making him a bit more of an asshole, because he needs to be an asshole. I don't want the reader to end up rooting for this guy. I want them to end up hating this guy. I'm not hating him, just like, nah, thank you next, you know? Thank you next. All that closer so I can do this whilst we're talking. Yeah, it was quite weird doing that last night, because obviously you spend so much time making the characters likable that doing the opposite was honestly really strange, but it's quite fun, not gonna lie. It was quite fun. I think I've got one little bit to change on chapter 9 and then I can move on to chapter 10. And I would really like to get chapter 10 done tonight. but I know myself, and I know if I set myself a goal, I'm not going to achieve it. And also, since my last update, Zoe Sugg has announced her pregnancy, and when I saw the Instagram post, I actually squealed. I grew up watching her. She influenced me so much. Like, she still influences me. Like, those Marks and Spencer biscuits, every time I have them, I think of Zoella. I watched the Meghan Markle interview last night with Oprah, and I'm just disgusted. Honestly, it makes me so upset and angry that people can treat someone like that, and how people can be so racist and stuck in the past and unwilling to adapt, to change and become more accepting. Like, it's honestly vile. And Piers Morgan makes me sick. He honestly makes me sick. Piers Morgan and everyone in the royal family, everyone just needs a slap, man. Everyone just needs waking up and humbling a little bit. Now that I have a nephew, it honestly scares me what kind of world he's going to grow up in, because nothing's changed. People are still stuck in their racist, unwilling to change and adapt mindset, and I worry for my nephew. I really do. I worry for every child that is going to be brought up in such a disgusting world. It's just mad. Why can't everyone be nice? Why can't everyone just be kind? I just don't understand. How can someone have so much hate in their heart and be willing to voice their hate so loudly without any, one, consequence, or two, just, you know, fucking, where's your brain? I've got a lot of thoughts today about Meghan, about Zoella, about what's going to happen tomorrow, about my work, and about, you know, how big my tits look in this top. I just can't go. Now it is 9:30, and today has been productive because we are in chapter 10. We are halfway through chapter 10. Well, I want to say we're almost halfway through chapter 10, and suddenly these wipes are burning my face. I'm not really having to add much, but I am having to extend a description of the garden, because my descriptions are piss poor. Honestly, my descriptions suck, and I just can't make them better. Like, I feel like whatever detail I end up adding is not the detail that should be there. Like, I'm trying to describe something in the garden, right? And the only words that come to mind are long, large, tall, intimidating, and while they're fine words, it's not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna try and ignore how badly my face is burning right now, and hope that my trusty aloe water helps my skin calm down, because it is burning. It was the wipe, I think. It was the wipe, and they're wipes that I always use. They are literally wipes for babies. They are sensitive, they've got nothing in it. Who's going to Tesco?
Me.
Just you?
Yeah.
Will you pick me up a bottle of Coke, please?
Yeah.
You got money, Owen? Do you want me to, do you want my card? Sorry, what? My brother just asked if I wanted anything from the shop. My little brother has money, and he offered me something. I need to lie down because of my face and the fact that that just happened. Okay, it's now 11:15, and I know this angle isn't great, but it's the best I can do right now. We are gliding through chapter 10. It's not difficult, and it's not easy. It's just taken a lot of like consideration with like my descriptions. And there's another speech. I have so many speeches in my book. Like, there's a speech. There's always a speech, and I didn't realise that I'm not very good at writing speeches. It always either feels a bit too dramatic or there's not like enough dramatic, you know? I can't really find a halfway point. Honestly, what dog do I have, huh? Where did you come from? Because you aren't normal. There's a really cute scene in chapter 10 as well, which I am approaching now. So, because I'm in like a good mood now that my skin has calmed down, I'm thinking I'm gonna try and do this cute scene and then go to bed, because tomorrow is tomorrow's going to be a really hard day. I don't want to go into too much detail why my eyes are this red. I cried over an hour ago and they're still like this. If you didn't know already, my parents are foster carers and we've just had to say goodbye to a young girl, and that's all I will say, because I do not want to cry again, because I am going out in an hour. My eyes have been like this for an hour and I can't go to the shop like this. Anyway, it's now Tuesday the 9th of March. Last night I said I was going to finish off the cute scene in chapter 10 and then I was going to go to bed, but I ended up starting the cute scene and then rewatching stuff on YouTube like Bridgerton best moments or Suits best moments because of Megan. I'm gonna get a shower because I haven't washed my hair since Thursday and it's now Tuesday, and normally I can last a little bit longer than that, but I just feel really gross. Like, look at me, I feel gross, I look gross, I am gross. It is now 8:30 and I have been making some really good progress on chapter 10. So far, it is, I want to say that so far within the second draft, chapter 10, the changes that I've made within it have been the best changes I've made so far, if that makes sense. Like, the changes that I've made to chapter 10 have completely, I don't know how to say it. The changes that I've made so far, basically, in chapter 10 are really good changes. Like, I really like how it's made the chapter better. It's really strong compared to how it was before. So I'm really, really happy with how chapter 10 is turning out. However, the new episode of Frenemies is now live, so I have dropped everything to watch it, but it is 2 hours long. So I'm gonna pause and go back to writing now. Why is connecting AirPods such a fucking task, honestly? I've just dropped my camera. I was carrying my camera on the tripod into the kitchen and it wasn't secured in the tripod and it fell on the floor. It is working, but like, I haven't even paid for this thing yet. I'm paying it off monthly. So if I was to have broken it, bitch. Chapter 10 is done. And whilst chapter 10 isn't my favourite chapter in the book, it is so far the chapter that I have enjoyed editing the most. I tried to say it last night, but I found it really hard to get that out. I don't know why. The edits I've made have honestly made chapter 10 such a good chapter. Like, beforehand, it wasn't like stable really, but now, bitch, guess what? What the fuck?